Media by the People presents.
So today, we are diving into an organization called Media by the People. They're tackling a massive question. In a world full of algorithms and automation, how do we make sure technology actually serves people, not the other way around? This right here, this single sentence, is the bedrock of their entire philosophy. It's not about building cool tech just for the sake of it. No, it's about using that tech to hand a microphone to someone who's been silenced, or a canvas to a dreamer. And what's so interesting here is how they frame the media world today. You know, on one side, you've got the standard model, which, let's be honest, can feel like it's all about harvesting our data. But on the other side, you have MBT's whole approach, which is about using tech to, amplify the human spirit, not try to replace it. So who are the people behind this mission? Well, as you'll see, this isn't just another company. It's really a creative collective, and it's driven by three pretty unique individuals. First up is Robert J. Rhymes II. And get this, he's a former NASA engineer. He brings a level of technical know-how and systems thinking that's literally, you could say, out of this world. But here's the kicker. He's also a songwriter. So he's already living in that space between science and art. Next, we have Timothy Stone Dancer Coleman, who's described as the organization's heartbeat. He's a Grammy-nominated artist and an educator, and he's the one making sure every project has a real cultural pulse. He reminds everyone that, really, the most powerful code ever written is just a story told well. And rounding out this founding team is Heidi Hubner. She's a leader in community engagement and animal advocacy, and she's the one who keeps MBTP grounded in being totally people-centered. Her big focus is making sure their media doesn't just get views, but that it actually creates compassionate experiences for people. And this just spells it out perfectly, doesn't it? You got these three completely different worlds. We're talking NASA-level tech, Grammy-nominated art, and on-the-ground community advocacy, all merging into something way bigger than its individual parts. So let's see how these different perspectives shape their guiding principles, especially when it comes to one of the biggest topics on everyone's mind today, artificial intelligence. You know, you hear the term ethical AI thrown around a lot, but for MBTP, it's not some trendy buzzword. It's their North Star. It's a real commitment to being transparent, to protecting artists, and to making sure the soul of any work is always, always human-made. They're all about using data to empower, not to exploit. And they have this fantastic way of thinking about it. They don't see AI as a rival. They call it a creative co-pilot. Basically, it's a tool that can handle all the boring, tedious stuff, which frees up creators to do what we humans do best. Feel, imagine, and connect with each other. And this part is absolutely crucial. They are completely unwavering on creator rights. In a world that's constantly asking who owns AI-generated art, their answer is crystal clear. An artist's style, their voice, their likeness, that's their property. Period. It's such a powerful stance to take for independent creators. They've also got this fascinating idea they call a nutrition label for media. The concept is super simple. If they use AI to help with a project, they're going to tell you exactly when and how. They believe that kind of honesty is the only way we're going to build trust in this new digital world. Okay, so all these principles sound great, but how does it actually translate into action on the ground? Their entire community mission really boils down to three core commitments. First, lowering the barriers so that creative tools are accessible to more people. Second, putting the actual lived experiences and stories of the community front and center. And third, using media itself as a powerful tool for learning and growth. And they really do put their money where their mouth is. We're talking about things like producing podcasts and digital series that are centered on the community, holding arts and media workshops for young people and adults, and helping emerging artists get a leg up through collaborative projects. And the stories they help tell are just so wonderfully diverse. It's not all high-concept art, It's also about the stuff that just makes us smile and makes us human, which is perfectly captured in relatable projects like their podcast, I Love Wine and Dogs. This quote from co-founder Heidi Hubner, it just brings everything together so perfectly. It's this guiding light that keeps all of their high-tech work totally grounded in what really matters most: human connection and compassion. So what's next on the horizon? Where's this unique mix of technology, art, and advocacy actually heading? Well, it looks like they're building toward a pretty major milestone. And the whole goal is to create a new digital home to share their voices and stories on a massive scale. And so what Media by the People is doing, it isn't just offering us a new model for media. It really leaves us with this profound and honestly essential question to think about. As our tools get smarter and more powerful, what are those things, the heartbreak, the joy, the messy lived experience that make a story truly, irreplaceably human?
Find us online at mediabythepeople.com and follow us on socials at Media by the People.